Didn't feel that. No!
Hello, chat.
Oh my god.
Oh! Whoa! That'll wake
Hype!
you up in the morning, baby. Guys, I can tell you right now,
Guys
I'm
are so
ready to release
nuts.
baseball.
Oh my.
Boys.
Watermelon hail.
There we go. Turning the lights on. Hype! Doesn't look like it may not be on the ground right now, so Dick Worsham. Dude, I can't. I just can't with that name.
All right, Brady's taking over. You got double. Check this out, guys. Double stream. We're streaming the stream.
How are you doing tonight, Phoenix of the Gods? Hello, chat. Wow, the gang is here.
Oh my. Not what I was expecting.
Woodland Witch. Woodland Witch. Hello. Hype. First Paul.
There's your storm right there. There's your storm. There's your Vince. Storm. Vince. Storm. Vince. I don't know, guys. This is pretty good. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. You want to see Vince? Storm.
First Paul coming in hot. Hey, how's my Discord notifications? You guys all get a Discord notification that we started? Fantastic. The area of greatest concern that I have is right just to the south of downtown Westerville. That's moving over top of you guys right now as we speak. This is if we get really granular. I was looking at a house here yesterday to buy. So this is an area that is close to home for me. I have family lives here. I have family that lives out in New Albany. I have friends that live all over this place. So that's, I guess. Let's go, chat. Going through the checklist. Starting shortly. Let's get hype. Everyone put your hands in the air. Let's go. And now, 3, 2, 1, go! Let's see those hype emotes go in the chat. Boat Guy.
Boom!
Phil, you're behind Boat Guy. He's going to get you through this. People in the chat are loving
Boat Guy.
Boat Guy. Jess, Ginger Ninja, the return of the boat. Andrew Johnson, you can always trust the guy with the boat. I'm telling you, this guy, Eric Gray, that guy is going fishing no matter what. It's the Big Weather Show. Need a little bit of outbreak too. Let's go. Now, your local on the Meower. Boom! Dan, describe to the people what we're doing right now. We are at an ice dump, which is called Twice the Ice. Dan, what are we doing right now at this ice dump?
I'm ordering ice.
He's ordering ice from this abandoned building, which is somehow going to give us ice.
Now, how do we get this thing out?
All right, people, the ice is coming out. Whoa!
That's kind of cool.
Uh-oh. Ah! Send this stream to everyone you know right now for
right
the eastern suburbs
now.
of Huntsville. We have a confirmed tornado on the ground.
I think we're ready
This
to
is
roll.
a
Hold
particularly
on.
dangerous situation.
Actually, quick vial break before we get started. Bah!
And now, your local on the Meower. Clearly, a large and destructive tornado is on the ground. This is moving through the city of Natch, Tennessee right now. This is as real as it gets. There could be 3 tornadoes back to back to back here. Right, let me circle one. There's one just to the west of Lebanon. There's another one. Both of those.
No, Corey,
are
that
on
is
the
not
ground. We
me.
have radar
That is a
confirmation
twin.
on the ground. Probably a third one.
All right, we're going.
In Morrow.
Where am I? What is this place? Oh, what just happened? I just broke it. What the? What is going on? Hello? Can you guys hear me? I'm clicking all the buttons. What is going on? Hold on. Let's try this again. Where am I? There we go. What is this place? It's so dark. Oh. What is that sound? Ah! This is the Big Weather Show. Oh! I'm your host, Stormcat5. That is absolutely insane. We're going to talk about the biggest stories in weather.
That is a massive debris ball.
And who knows what we're going to say.
Was that Lactatia?
It's Letitia.
So strap in, buckle up. The Big Weather Show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Boom! Chat, welcome in to the Big Weather Show. Let's get hype. Let's go! What is it? Happy Wednesday, TGWF. That doesn't work. Thank God, Wednesday, Friday. Who knows? Who knows what's going on, chat? Welcome to another edition of the Big Weather Show. Okay? Who knows who we're going to have tonight? I'm going to be here. Agent Dan might be checking in. Edgar might be checking in. Who knows who we got? The bat signal has gone out, but we have a lot to talk about in the weather today. The weather is no longer quiet. It's no longer quiet. I may have chalked the weather, but the weather is no longer quiet, unfortunately. Let's take a look at the chat. Let's check in the chat right now. First poll of the day. Are you hyped? 38% of you said yes. 40% of you said yes, but in all caps. And 22% of you said it's chalked. Oh, man. Let's see. I see we got a lot of regulars in the chat. We got Buffed and Puffed, Mona Knightley, Erica, Sonja, Robin, checking in. Tell me how you are right now. One word. Let's see those. Let's see how the vibes are right now in chat. We got Abby, Andy checking in. The regulars are here. That's your guys' names now. You guys are the regulars, okay? And any newbies that come in,
We're going to call you out and give you a big shout out here. Chalked. Good. Fab. Chalked. Oh, Amanda Bahama's here as well. Amanda, I love that name. Lamont. Lamont said did you say, blessed? I thought you said pissed. Chalktastic. The regulars. That's right, Kelsey. Oh, OG Lurker Tam. That's a good name. Says meh. Caitlin. Yeah, Caitlin's a regular. Absolutely. Sarah. Fantastic. Steph Gardner Gaines. Check it in. Oh, we got Yeet. It's VTIF says Yeet. Sophie says Chalkaroo. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, chat. We've got here people from all walks of life joining us tonight from all across the country. Corey's a procrastinator. Amanda, definitely a regular. Rochelle says good. Oh my God. Ashley, I'm hyped. It's hump day. Me too. We got a lot to talk about today on the big weather show. The first thing we have to talk about, a little bit of a surprise here. Wait, hold on. I think we might have some breaking news coming into the station right now. I don't know why I said station. I'm not at a station. Yep, we do. Breaking news coming in hot. Breaking news here. This is just coming in. Tropical storm Humberto has formed in the Atlantic. This is system number 1 that's already formed and that could become a hurricane later on this week. Humberto could become a major hurricane eventually, and then it's going to form right next to another system. Could have the Fujiwara effect going on. That's breaking news. At 5 p.m., we got Tropical Storm Humberto that just formed. Wow. So let's take a look at that, guys, because this was a little bit of a surprise here. And Tropical Storm Humberto. Let's take a look at the visible satellite, or this is the infrared satellite. Tell you what, doesn't look that good just yet, right? It kind of looks, chat, what do you think? It looks a little chalked, I think. But it is a tropical storm, and it is going to move towards the United States. Now, this just happened. That's right, chalked Birdo. Big time chalked Birdo here. And yeah, Corey, big time. Let's take a look at the National Hurricane Center because they just issued this. This is Humberto. This is the first time that we've had 2 named tropical systems in the Atlantic all season. Guys, that's crazy. That is absolutely insane. That shows you how quiet we've been. This is literally the first time that at one point during the hurricane season that we've had 2 separate systems that are named. We've got Gabrielle, whatever you want to call it. It's still a hurricane, but it is moving away from the United States. Let me show you where this thing is moving. This thing is moving towards the Azores.
Erica JG super chatted $10. Hi Brady. Waving hand emoji, smiley face emoji.
Boom! And we get the day off on a hot note. We got a huge donation coming in from Erica. Oh, W's in chat for Erica. Let's dance. Let's see you guys dance right now. So, W's in chat for Erica. Oh, hi, Erica. Hopefully you're doing good too. Okay. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day, not a chalk day. But this is Gabriel. Gabriel's moving like this. Oh no, my drawer isn't working. Hold on. Chalked. Let's try it again. No. Oh no. Hold on. Delete that. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, so Tropical Storm Gabriel, or Hurricane Gabriel, moving this way. Humberto is going to be moving this way. Now, the interesting thing here, guys, look at the headline at the bottom. We got 2 storms that are brewing in the Atlantic right now. The Fujiwara effect, okay? We're going to get into exactly what that is, but that could happen. Okay, we got 2 systems that are going to form. This one is also going to form. Now, a lot of the models have this one, the westward one, being the weaker one. And they have Humberto being the stronger one. And that's right. First day of fall is officially chalked. We did have also hit fall, guys, by the way. So now we're fully into fall. Fall's chalked. I hate fall. Let me know in chat if you hate fall as well. I despise fall. But that is the breaking news at this hour. And let's go ahead and take a look at Humberto. Let me see the latest, how strong this sucker is. Because, guys, this was just issued as of 5 p.m. I mean, this is literally 2 hours ago that Humberto has formed. And right now the winds, oh, yikes, only at 40. Let me zoom in here so you can see this. 40 miles an hour, guys. That is like bare minimum for a tropical storm. So, you know, this thing's got a ways to go before it becomes a hurricane. But still, it fits the criteria. Fits the bill. Pressure still above, wow, 1,008. That is pathetic. That might be one of the highest pressures for a tropical storm I've ever seen. So that is, this thing's got a long ways to go before it becomes anything that we need to worry about. Let me show you the cone right now. They have issued a cone on this thing. And a couple of things to note here. Bermuda, our Bermuda brethren. You guys are going to be watch out for this one. And then the United States as well. Because once these two storms, once this system over here pushes up like that, you're going to see a secondary cone here eventually. And these cones might actually cross, which is absolutely insane. We got Chappie in here. Chappie's in here as well. Oh, man. A lot of people love fall. Hate fall and winter. I'm right there with you. I agree, Mandy. But this Humberto will become a hurricane, let's see, by Sunday. So Saturday night into Sunday, sometime at that time, we're going to have Humberto become a hurricane. And then it's going to start tracking this way. Now, the big question is, will Humberto go out to sea or will it start to get steered towards the coast? Now, there is going to be a cold front. It's going to be sweeping down our Florida brethren. You might actually feel this cold front, but that cold front should help push both tropical systems away from the United States. But I tell you what, guys, when you have two systems interacting with each other, anything can happen. Guys, if it's your first time on stream, let me know in chat. I want to know what you guys think. If it's your first time in this chat, first of all, make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let me know if you're new, okay? We want to introduce you to the family here. So tell me in chat if you're new. We got all the regulars. We got a lot of regulars checking in. But that is the latest on the Humberto. Let's take a look at the satellite for the other system that we got. Because we also have, where is it? 94L. This is an invest. Invest is just like the National Hurricane. Wow, look at this. Hold on. This thing is actually starting to crank, though. Hold on. Let this cook. Let this cook. It's my first. D, you're chalking, bro. Colton, you're becoming a regular. Absolutely. Mama G's new as well. Guys, this is tropical, or this is Invest 94L right now. And it's not a hurricane, not a tropical storm just yet, but look at all of the convection at the center of this thing. We have a bunch of convection is thunderstorms, right? So we got a bunch of thunderstorms firing. It's starting to try to rotate here. You can see actually the winds, the outflow from the storms is going like this, but the motion at the surface is going like this. So you're starting to get that counterclockwise motion there at the surface, and you're starting to get, outflow spinning this way. So this thing is going to develop here. Almost certainly this thing is going to also develop into a tropical storm, and potentially sooner rather than later. Let's take a look at the visible satellite too. This is pretty cool. Sun's starting to set. Look at all these storms just bubbling up, absolutely cranking. Now, interestingly enough, if I pause it, I'm looking at this for the first time here. So the storms are actually way far south from where the National Hurricane Center says the center of this thing is. Let's go back here. Yeah, they have the center basically over just east of, I believe that's Puerto Rico. But if you look at this, they have the center up here of the storms. But look at all the thunderstorms on the southern side. That is very interesting because if those storms they create a lower pressure over here, the center will actually shift to the south here. And if it does that, we're going to have dramatic impacts on the forecast. I have to watch that very closely. But both of those storms right now are absolutely cranking. Not hurricanes just yet. Let's go back to the wide image. Let me show you the Atlantic, because the Atlantic Ocean right now is kind of cooking. Let it cook, chat. Let the Atlantic cook. We've got Hurricane Humberto or Hurricane Gabriel, Tropical Storm Humberto, and here is system number 3. This is Invest 94. So this is Humberto. Just going to do hum right there because I don't want to spell it out. This is 94. This is Gabriel up here. And if you take a look, what's going to happen here? Humberto is going to move like this. 94 is going to move like this. At some point, they could dance around one another. If they do that, that's the Fujiwara effect. I'm going to show you exactly what that is in just a second. But those are our tropical systems. That's what we're worried about. Wow. Looks like we got someone checking in backstage. Oh, wait, no, Edgar left. Okay. We got Edgar that's going to hop on in just a second, guys. Chat, what questions you guys got on the tropics? Because that's probably the biggest story right now is the tropics and where these storms will go. Bibliophobia, grabbing the popcorn right now. That's right. Me too. That's right. Fujiwara effect is dancing hurricanes. Let me show you what I mean. Welcome to the channel. W in chat. Bro, I just got an unhinged comment. Oh, dude. I just got an unhinged comment on YouTube. Oh my gosh. Wow, hold on. I got to show you guys this. This might be the most unhinged comment I've ever gotten. Hold on. This is wild. Where is it at? Did he delete it? He might have deleted it. There was a guy, it was the board troll. I'm going to screenshot this so I don't delete it. He might have deleted his comment. He said, do not recommend the channel. Ah, that's better. Honestly, dude, find something else to do. Anyone listening or taking advice from you is a moron. Have a good day. Wow. His name is the board troll. If you see him in the comments, let him know what you think, chat. Do you think, you know what? Next poll. Do you think I'm a moron? New poll. New poll in chat. I know, dude. Big time L. If you want to vote for yes, you can. And if you want to cop out, if you don't want to vote for either, just vote for it's chalked. New poll in chat. Do you agree with this guy? Do you think I'm a moron? It's okay if you say yes. I'll love you no matter what. I'm trying to find it. This coward might have deleted it. He might have deleted this comment. Let's see. I think he did. Bro, this guy got scared. This guy got so scared. He literally deleted it. Wow. Poor guy. Poor guy. He's not a happy camper, you know? You can't please everyone too, chat. You can't please everyone. Oh, wow. Guys, we got Edgar joining. Let's bring him in right now. I wish I could have like an intro song. Edgar, we're bringing you in. Let's see if this works. Wait. Edgar!
There's half of me.
There's half of you.
Well, that's like
Edgar, we got Storm Chaser Edgar O'Neill joining the stream. Edgar, how are you doing today?
Great. I'm awesome.
I feel like I need to have like an intro song or something.
Huh?
I feel like I need to have like an intro song or something.
Of course you would think that you needed another intro song.
Well, you can never have enough intro songs. I feel like I should be like an intro song for each person that joins.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that would be super on brand. I think you should go for it.
Chat, let's let Edgar in chat know how much we're happy he's here. Let's spam. We love Edgar in chat. Let's let those chats roll. Edgar, I got a question, brother.
What up?
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic, actually. Doing great. Just got done editing a video. Just gonna get on and stream a little Twisted later. Maybe some Outbreak.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah,
we might have to play.
Yep, you should.
That'd be fun.
I was playing Outbreak yesterday and on stream, and like I got in a chat that someone was like, "Yeah, this guy named Brady one time came over and started talking to me about Storm Chasers." So I literally played with someone that you were like asking those questions about.
Oh, wait, really?
One time, yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
I was like, what people in the weather world do you know? And she was like, well, one time, Stormcat 5 got on here, and I was like, oh, really?
Dude, it is my favorite thing to just go in lobbies and just ask them, like, you know, what's going on? What's going on? Who's your favorite Storm Chaser? Wow, a lot of people in chat. We love Edgar. We love Edgar. They are Edgar W. That's right. Let's hear the W's for Edgar in chat. Edgar, we've got a lot we're talking about. First, I was just showing everyone. I had my latest comment on YouTube from Board Troll says, "Do not recommend the channel." Ah, that's better. Honestly, dude, find something else to do. Anyone listening and taking advice to you is a moron. Have a good day.
I love that.
Me too. You know, the dude's leaving comments, right?
Listen,
I mean, come on.
He's just adding to engagement. You know, he's helping out. Yeah,
I know. And we have a poll right now running. Do you think I'm a moron? Wow. 12% of the people in chat said yes. 71% said no.
Hey.
And 17% took the easy way out and said it's chalked.
I came in right when that came up, or I pulled up YouTube and I put yes, just because I didn't know what it was really about, because I thought it was funny. So one of those 12% from me. So my bad.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Edgar too. Guys, Edgar
not
got a
a
pretty
moron,
sweet
though,
setup
baby.
as well.
Oh,
so Edgar, I love the background. Is that the
there? I usually have something in front of it, but today I'm just showing you guys my AC vent.
That doesn't even look like an AC vent with the light on the background. It kind of like looks kind of, you know, looks kind of elite right now. I'm not going to lie.
I know with the pink and blue, I feel like I'm very like baby shower-ish right now.
You're very like gender reveal. Like,
yeah, for sure. That's what it feels like.
I feel like you're trying to tell us something right now.
Yeah. Oh, you never know. Wait, no, you do know. No more babies for me.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, Edgar, I have a question for you. So Edgar's joining us right now, and we were talking about. Yeah, I know. I got to figure out the when I just have one person. I got to figure out how to do that. But actually, hold on. Let me adjust it. Let's try this.
Peekaboo.
Hold on. Let's try this. Is that better?
Yay! Look at there.
That's better. Okay, there we go. But we got to talk about the severe weather bust that we had yesterday.
Yeah.
Because we had a 10% risk of severe storms yesterday, and that means we had a 10% risk to see tornadoes, which, if you guys know, 10% are known. Like, Edgar, I feel like every time we get a 10%, it's just like, well, we're not going to get any tornadoes.
Yeah, I woke up and saw the 10 hatch and just decided to stay home.
And we had zero. We literally had zero tornado reports. I think we only had one tornado warning the whole day.
Yeah, I was a little surprised, honestly, the 10 hatch. So, like, I woke up that morning with full intent on chasing. I looked at the models and was like, I don't get this, so I'm going to stay home. I'm glad I did. I think it also the day before, I think, was a little bit revealing with the same system over there in Western Kansas and the Western Panhandle. Went upscale super fast, got messy. I think that was a little bit of a clue that I think it was going to happen the next day as well. But you know, it's like half education, half guess at this point.
Yeah, well, and first of all, epic, good call, staying home. This was the outlook that we had yesterday, guys. An enhanced risk, and it actually was bigger. After I tweeted this out, we had this enhanced risk, and I think by the time they issued it for a second time, it was like this big. Here was a tornado outlook too. There was a 10% hatched, which, guys, if you know severe weather events, a lot of you guys know severe weather on this channel here. That is a pretty good risk, right? Like 10% hatched. A lot of chasers are chasing that, right? Almost every time chasers are going to chase, 5%, or even sometimes 2%. So when you see this 10%, that means there's a 10% chance to see a strong EF2 plus tornado somewhere in that circle, within, I think, 25 miles of any point.
Yeah.
We saw none. And we
Yeah,
literally saw none. And,
Yeah.
and I'm going to make a claim here on the channel, Edgar, and you can tell me if you back me up. I
Sure.
think 10% is like the kiss of death.
Oh, it has been this whole year. Yeah, 100%, dude.
So I'm almost like, if they issue a 10%, I don't think I want to chase, right?
Yeah, especially at 10% over there in the Woody Hills that it was in over there, and
Yeah.
it was an interesting day. I mean, it had all that I don't know what your thoughts are, but that early precept that never really cleared out, I think had a big effect as well. So
It cooked it.
There was a lot of fail modes yesterday, and I think a couple of them came through. So
Yeah, I think like 3 of them. I think like 4 of them hit.
But I see as a storm chaser, like, this time it was a victory because I'm like, yes, I didn't go out and nothing happened, but it's not like I'm right all the time. Like the other half of the time, I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then just a massive wedge just plants down and I'm like, dope. But it is the 10 hatch though. I mean, if I'm going to skip, it's probably going to be a 10 hatch. The normal 10 I'm okay with. 10 hatch, not so much.
And you're sitting at home. It's got to be a good feeling, right? You don't want
Yeah. I was helping some friends, like they were out chasing. So I was like, like looking at like surface ops and the wrap analysis and like, hey, you should go here, go there. But then like, as soon as I saw those storms pop up and they just started to look grungy really fast, I was like, there was a part of my heart that was like, you made the right decision.
Oh yeah. And I'm putting a poll right now. Chat, I'm curious what you think. Is 10% a curse? Is the 10% tornado probabilities, is it a curse? Is it chalked? You can vote however way you want. But in my opinion, I think it's the kiss of death for tornado outbreaks. And Edgar, we were talking about feeling, you never want to root for people to bust because people, driving a long way. But it's got to be a good feeling when you decide not to chase and then it busts and you're like, ooh, I'm sitting at home.
I think you can root for your friends to still see a tornado that are out, but then still be happy, when you made the right decision.
Agreed.
I think you could do both. I mean,
you can. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I mean, it's a part of storm chasing, and like I said, I also have just done it long enough to recognize that being on this end of it this time, I'll be on the other end a few times as well. So it all works itself out.
Yep. Mama G, one of our epic mods here, says, chase the 2%, stay home for the 10%.
Mama G's right, man. Like 2% days are like some of my favorites. I mean, so, I've seen a lot of tornadoes, and I'd say the majority of the tornadoes I've seen have been in 2 and 5% days my whole life. So
you're wrong, Colonel Sanders. Mama's right.
My mom's right.
That's
Your
probably one of my favorite movies ever, Waterboy.
Is there a Jordan meme in there that says chalked?
Yep.
That's pretty awesome.
Yep. Edgar, we gotta get a email for you.
We do. I have a couple on my Discord. I'll send you.
Okay, cool.
I've been trying to learn more about Gen Z memes because they don't really make sense to me that much, but they are kind of funny once you start figuring them out. So I've learned if you just have a really embarrassing photo of yourself and then you send that to your friends, they'll make a meme out of it. So
what's like a good example of a Gen Z meme? Because I'm trying to pull it up right now. That one doesn't seem like it. That seems like a boomer meme.
I mean, I think right now, the biggest one, I don't know if it's Gen Z or Gen Alpha, the 6'7", and it absolutely means nothing. It literally means absolutely nothing.
Bro, what?
Yep. There you go. I'm teaching Brady right now about Gen Alpha memes now.
Bro, this is like demonic. Look at this guy.
Demonic. Come on, chat. Spam 6'7". We got to spam 6'7" in the chat, guys.
Look at this. Lucy knows. Look, she says 6'7". What is 6'7"?
41 as well that you can spam. But you got to say it like this, Brady. You got to be like 6'7". Try it. Let's see it. I'm teaching you.
No, hold. You do it again.
6'7". That's the pacing that you have to use. And you also got to do this weird little hand thing when you do it. They do that as well. It means nothing, and it's just weird.
So like this. 6, 7.
Oh my god! I hope someone.
Oh,
I hope somebody clip that.
please don't.
I hope somebody clip that.
Bro, I gotta get this off my screen. This is freaking me out. I hate this.
I don't know why, dude. I think that's just your Google. Like it's pointing you towards those weird demonic things.
No, dude.
Nothing
bro.
about that means demonic, bro.
I don't know, dude. Bro, I went on a date with this girl a couple weeks ago. Or sorry, maybe it was a couple months ago. And she said she used like a Ouija board at one point. I literally left. I was like,
Oh
I'm
my
out.
God.
I'm out. I don't do horror movies. I don't do Ouija boards. Like literally, I'm 6'4". So like, I feel like I could take, you're a strong guy. I'm a strong, like we could probably take anyone that breaks in, but like, I literally triple lock all of my doors. I lock my door into my bedroom in my 2-bedroom apartment at night.
I sleep with my doors open.
Bro, but what happens if they break in? Then you don't have a second line of defense. If you lock the second door. Oh, Haley just said 6, 7. No.
It's not a bad thing. Honestly, it means absolutely. Hey, what's up? Haley WX in the chat. Haley, I don't know if you know Haley. Do you know Haley? You played with Haley?
Oh yeah, we played Outbreak together, and she likes to port Stu's voice in and confuse me.
Haley's one of the coolest TikTok streamers. She streams like Twisted all the time on there.
Whoa! Oh yeah, I was in Haley. I joined her stream.
Her and Will Clay from Team Dominator have an ongoing feud. It's pretty fun, yeah.
Do they really?
Look at all the 6, 7 donations, bro.
Bro,
they're coming in, bro.
Lucy with the 6, 7. Okay, W's in chat for Lucy and Haley, but the 6, 7. Oh, we got Agent Dan checking in the chat as well. Agent Dan, I think Agent Dan's going to join us at some point if he can get off work. Agent Dan, how about this? Hand me to your boss when your phone is in your boss's hand. Let me know. I'll do the rest. Might get him fired, but that's okay.
So can we go back to that? You left a date because you mentioned a Ouija board,
bro. Dude, I'm telling you.
Remind me not to tell you about my past. Jeez.
No, like I don't,
stream again.
I don't judge anyone, but it's just
the 6, 7 donation. Wow,
bro, this is insane. This 6, 7 is insane. I don't know what the hell is going on. I just don't know. But with the Ouija board thing, I don't want it to like rub off on me. Like if she has any like evil spirits that are gonna like fly into my mouth and then control me, that's a problem.
Do you worry about a lot of evil spirits around you?
No.
I think your positivity would just literally like shield off any evil spirit. Like you just have this positive aura around you all the time. So
they would like get in my head and they'd be like, "Oh God, we got to get out. This guy's bad news. He's too positive."
Oh,
it'd be cooked. Okay, so severe weather. We talked about that. It was cooked. It kind of hit multiple different fail modes yesterday, and interesting. We do have a tornado warning right now. I think.
Yeah, we've had what was the percentage of tornadoes today, and how many tornado warnings have we had? Like,
I don't know. Have we had any confirmed tornadoes?
I don't know if we've had any confirmed tornadoes, but there's been 4 more tornado warnings today on a 0% day than there was yesterday on a 10% hatch, which is crazy to think about.
Dude, SPC down bad right now.
Yeah,
they got the backups in. They got the backups in.
They got a hard job.
Yeah, I agree. They
never
do.
Want to be that. Could you imagine the pressure of putting out those watches? Just knowing how like everyone in the weather community is like their eyes are on, just waiting to pounce. Just like be wrong. We're gonna tweet about it.
It's not and not only that, but the weather is weather, and it's just like
it does what
it's impossible.
Yeah, like that's what I always. It's funny. When I don't know if you're like there used to be a running joke growing up. You'd always hear like people be like, "Oh, weatherman's always wrong. And I'm like, and then as I got older, I've like started studying weather, and I was like, oh, that's why, because this is hard.
Oh,
Like,
it's
not
impossible.
easy.
It's impossible. I mean, you think about, how many factors, how many variables are in the equation. And just an update, everyone, guys, I know right when we started the stream, there was a tornado warning down here in Louisiana, or Louisiana, as I like to say. It's gone. We got no tornado warning anymore. My pen's not working. Also, Edgar, I just found out on the Weatherfront app, you can now change.
Kevin Seaford super chatted $5. Edgar's beard is locked in.
Oh! You know what? Let's see that beard. Oh, yeah.
It's all oiled up today. It's nice and glistening, shiny.
Wait, what do you mean it's oiled? Like
you
olive
gotta put
oil?
oil in your beard, bro. It'll get really dry and like crackly and stuff.
Like
You
olive
gotta have-
oil,
you gotta use
avocado oil?
product in your beard, like just like you do for your hair.
So, like, are we talking avocado oil, like olive oil?
Right now I'm using some cedarwood oil.
Okay.
Has a nice manly smell. It keeps because like the skin underneath your beard will get really dry if you don't keep it oiled up. So
That's why I never heard of that. I literally never heard of that. Now, you don't use like
I use dude, I get a beard box every month that comes with special beard conditioner, beard shampoo, oil, beard balm, beard wax. Every single month I get a new order of it. So
Are you sponsored by them? You should.
No, I'm not.
You should be.
But what were you saying about Weatherfront? You said there was something new on the app?
They let you, well, there's a lot of new things, but one of the things I love is they let you control your pen color now. So last time the chat wanted me to do purple. That's red.
Nice.
What do we think? We should do maybe like dark blue today.
I like it. Speaking of Weatherfront, I just made another TikTok video explaining how to find hail and the hail size on radar, and I just put that up on TikTok and is using Weatherfront. I've been using it a lot. Honestly, dude, I love the app. like I'm in love with it already. It's amazing.
The app. Now the question is, would you go on a date with it?
Oh, 100%. I plan on going on a date with it multiple times this coming up spring. So our dates are going to be to see tornadoes.
All right, I'm pulling up your TikTok right now. Guys, I'm sure you all do, but if you don't follow Edgar on TikTok, you need to, because his content, that's not Edgar, is it? No, it's not. If you don't follow Edgar on TikTok, you need to. This dude puts out banger after banger after banger. He's got almost 500,000 followers on TikTok. That's more than I can count on my hand.
Yeah.
That's more people that I know. I can't even name that many people. So make sure you go follow him there. He puts out, I mean, look at this, 1.6 million, 2.9 million. Are you kidding me?
I got some that are like 15 and 20 million down there somewhere. But that one right there is the new one.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
wow. How do you do the text like that? How do you get like the text to highlight? Do you have to edit that yourself?
Kind of. Yeah. I'll show you how though. It's super easy. It's not hard.
Okay,
it's not
'cause
hard.
I'm like, I was trying to do it, and I'm like, this seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's
It's not as much. You don't have to manually do it all.
Okay. I was like,
I'll
there's
show
got to
you.
be some sort of AI.
Yeah, it's definitely AI. Yeah, 100%. Listen, if you're not using AI in your video editing now, what are you even doing? It literally saves you so much time, like so much time.
Hope I'm not. I might not be using AI. Anyway, the tornado warning is gone. There's no severe thunderstorm warnings either. And this line of storms is going to push off the coast eventually. So our severe weather threat that we have today, it's going to be pretty low. We're not really going to be talking about many other storms. Yeah, that's right. There still was more tornado warnings today than yesterday by a significant number. But severe weather threat today, very minimal. Edgar, what we were talking about here is the tropical weather threat right now, because this
craziness.
It's insane, right? I mean, we already have tropical storm Humberto, and then we're going to have this system is going to be, it's Invest 94L right now. Yeah. The real question is, do you think we're going to see the Fujiwara effect here for this system?
Sure looks at it, especially on the Euro. Was it the Euro model that you could, if you pull it up, it looks like it's almost doing the Fujiwara right off the coast of Florida. I know it's pretty far out still, but it's pretty crazy to see on a model anyway.
which that could have dramatic impacts on the forecast because the Fujiwara effect tends to change the trajectory of storm systems. So let's just go. Let me show you this right here. So here's our, wow, there's a fly. Hold on. Got him. Look at that.
That's impressive.
Boom.
You must have had Master our Sensei Miyaga from Karate Kid teach you that, bro.
Actually, I'm not going to bow because it exposes my bald spot. But Michelle, welcome. That's right. Sleeveless says, whole situation in the Atlantic makes my head hurt. I think it makes my head hurt as well. Because, I mean, Edgar, just give us a quick, maybe you can give us like a quick synopsis of what, maybe let me try to zoom in a little bit further on this because this will be able to help. Nope, that actually
you can look at it on the Weatherfront app, sir.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Hold on. We're cooking.
I got you, bro. I got you.
We're cooking here. So let's go back on the Weatherfront app. And we're talking about the Fujiwara effect. Now I'm interested to see, because they've been adding more models on here. I'm interested to see what we can look at. Let's just go to surface.
Go to 10 millimeter wind MSLP.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. So Edgar, describe to us like the Fujiwara effect and how, like, what could happen here.
I'm not a meteorologist, man. I just know that sometimes these two storms kind of interact with each other and almost use each other to, it feels like almost like, I don't know if it's appropriate to call it a slingshot or something like that.
Look at that.
But it feels like it. Like, it's like, yeah, that's nuts.
That's crazy. Dude, if this happens, so this is I think this is the 12Z, Euro. Yeah, this is the 12Z Euro. If this happens, guys, we will have 2 hurricanes in the, let's change the color here. Chat, what do you think? Let's go to red. I like red today. There's a red day.
Red's a good color.
But red is a good color. That's orange, whatever.
That's yellow.
We could have 2 separate hurricanes. Let's see how far apart these are. I'm curious.
I mean, 957 and a 994.
Less than 500 miles apart.
Imagine if there wasn't like a high pressure system keeping them away from the States. That could be a really crazy outcome, to be honest.
We would be cooked, guys. So the one saving grace here, Edgar was talking about, we got this high pressure up here, and we also have a cold front that's going to be sweeping down here. That's going to help push these systems potentially out to sea. Now we're still like a week out. So if that cold front that's going to sweep down, maybe goes a little bit faster, goes a little bit slower, this could be a big problem.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder even with 2 of these off the coast, what it'll cause for like coastal erosion, riptides. I feel like it looks like it's going to get close enough to I can imagine having 2 hurricanes isn't going to do some sort of effect on the coast.
Dude, it's going to be next week. In terms of weather-wise, guys, we're going to be cooking, okay? All the content creators, we're going to have plenty of content. It's been like a barren desert the past month, Edgar.
Yeah,
just like, I was posting drought videos for Ohio, and I was like, oh, not good. But this is going to be, we're going to have at least 1 hurricane. I feel confident in that. Now, the big question is we've got 2 systems here. This is Humberto. Love that name. Humberto. But the big question is, how strong does this system get? Because this one, the one to the west, the one this is 94L right now. I'm going to be honest, Edgar, I hate that. I hate the 94L.
Yeah.
It's just, you
it's a
can't,
lot.
you
just
can't,
name them
you
early.
can't explain that to anyone.
Let's just name them early. Like, soon as they're a tropical system, let's just name them.
Agreed. 100%.
That way it's just easier to keep track of.
Yeah, it's like naming one of your kids and then be like, nope, we're going to change the name when he's 2.
Yep. We're going to give him a number assigned, and then when he's 2 years old, we'll give him a name.
We'll give him a name. Like, what are we doing? And Chad, I'm actually curious right now. Do you know, like, does 94L make sense to you? And I'm guessing the answer is going to be no. but it might be yes. But like, is 94L confusing to you? Wow. Chat's already saying nope.
They're like, nah.
And we've always got the itch chalked because there's always itch chalked people in the chat. But that's so this show, the Big Weather Show, is all about hot weather takes. I think we should get rid of 94, the numbering system. I just think we should throw it out the window. I really do. Because I get it. They don't want to pre-name systems that might just die. But like, once you give a system a name, like a 94L, you're pretty sure it's going to form, right? Because now you start, Edgar, I think once they actually label it, they start positioning the satellites to it. And I think they start considering doing like hurricane hunter flights into it.
I feel like that one could get really strong just because it's going to start like over, those waters over the Bahamas and stuff are pretty shallow and warm.
Oh, yeah. This one, the interesting thing, guys, is
Bermuda
the center
might
of this thing
slammed twice.
Oh, yeah. The center of this thing hasn't even formed. So we were just looking earlier at the visible satellite. I think I can pull that up. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it up that far south. Let's go to CONUS. Yeah, so you can kind of see the very edge of this.
Starting to.
Yeah, but the interesting thing here, Edgar, the National Hurricane Center says the center is here near San Juan. Look at all the storms. The storms are all south of that. So the big question is, if the center, which is here near San Juan, gets pulled south by these storms, that could have dramatic impacts on the forecast. If the center forms down here and then starts moving like this, Florida is very much at risk.
Oh, yeah. I'll be getting a plane ticket.
Yeah, exactly. Because if the center forms down here, there's just not many scenarios where I don't think this thing is going to take a hard north turn and go like that. It's going to loop up. They always loop. They always go, it'll go probably something like this. And then it'll, have less outcomes where it gets pushed out to sea. So that's the big question.
I was going to say, I don't know. Did you look tomorrow that there is a chance for tornadoes in New York?
Yeah, tomorrow could cook in New York.
It'd be pretty crazy to have some New York tornadoes.
It would be. This is the convective outlook for tomorrow. Well, though, I will say this. The tornado risk, 2%. So, we talked about a 10%, but we saw what happened with the 10%. So 2% could cook here.
It'll be a tornado outbreak. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, hey, it might. 2%. It might. We don't know. But that's the other big story, guys, is this tornado outbreak. Not tornado outbreak, tornado risk right here. That's a 2% risk in green. But for it to be over New York City, guys, that's rare. We don't see those a lot.
Yesterday it was at a 5%, and I was literally like, should I just fly to New York? I thought about it. If it was gonna be a pretty substantial threat, that'd have been kind of fun.
Well, and I think too, did you see NATOcast too? Because NATOcast also had like big time probabilities.
I think NATOcast had a 10% on it.
I think they did,
which is crazy.
Yeah, here it is. Here, let me pull up NATOcast right here. This is NATOcast for tomorrow.
5%.
Yeah, they had a 5%. So, this is they try to match this up with the 2%, 5% that the SPC outlines. But this is a model, right? This isn't a person necessarily doing this. This is a model. So, there is some potential there, though, for potentially a couple of tornadoes tomorrow from New York City through New Jersey, which is rare. You do not see that often. So we'll have to watch that. Now, Edgar, you're not going to be chasing that, right?
No, I really did think about it, to be honest with you.
Really?
I mean, yeah, I have a couple flight credits I got to use here in a couple months, and I was like, I can fly there and get a rental car. Do it retimber.
Wait, what airline? What airline of flight credit?
I have one on American and one on Delta.
Oh gosh,
the American one I've been holding on to forever because I hate flying on that airline.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I absolutely hate American Airlines. Oh no,
What's the smoke?
There we go. I'm trying a new form. Okay, this actually works. This one actually works, right?
Yeah,
this kind of cooks. I like this.
It's cool.
I'm trying to create new graphics, but American Airlines, I just think they're terrible.
Yeah. Chopped, bro.
They're chalked. Corey,
I was gonna tell you one thing. You showed the NATO cast and how that's like an AI learning model, or So what for fun yesterday, I took screenshots of all the models and put them in Chat GPT and asked it to give me a target area, and it gave me the right target area. Literally,
no way,
dude. It took like 2 seconds. It was insane.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not, dude. You can like literally just take screenshots of a model on any app that you want. Just upload the photos to Chat GPT and then say, where's the target area for tornadoes today?
That's crazy. And it gave you, what did it give you? I think you were saying in that group chat, didn't you say it gave you like the location of the one tornado warning?
Yeah. That's where it was. And so it's insane. And I think what I'm going to do is, I was thinking about just starting an X account or something and just like doing that for every chase just to see how accurate it is.
That would be awesome.
Because man, like that would be crazy. It did give me an idea. I'm going to do a YouTube video in the spring and I had the chat last time tell me all the decision to make. I'm going to use Chat GPT to make every decision on the storm chase.
That's
like
such
literally
a good
everyone
idea.
from where I target to during the chase. I want to ask it which direction I need to go. Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
It's genius. First of all, both of those ideas are genius. And you should, if you start a Twitter account, like at the beginning of the day, that would just tweet out, hey, my target is whatever. You would get, there'd be a lot of people that would probably follow that. And they'd be like, okay, I'm going here.
Yeah, that's the one thing is I don't want it to be like I want to make sure that like it isn't like misinformation. I just want to let people know like, hey, because I don't want like normal people to like, because it's not just storm chasers on X, right? It's like other people might start looking at it and get all worried.
For sure.
But just as a project though, I think it's interesting to see what Chat GPT can do with that type of things. I mean, if you think about it, what it's best at is crunching numbers, and what is weather numbers, right? It's real curious. Yeah, I don't mean to like support it because I obviously don't want humans to lose jobs, but I think we're all cooked already, bro.
We're cooked
past that, man.
It's like hurricanes. It's like hurricanes intensity. We just have to figure out how to mitigate and work with it, right? Like in Florida, we've given up trying to like figure out how to, prevent them. It's just okay, let's just build higher, right? And that's what's going to happen with AI. And I'm seeing it with my day job today,
for sure.
Right? Like we're embracing it because if we don't, we're cooked.
Yeah,
so
you
it's
have
like
to.
You have to.
Yeah, it's like you definitely get put in a catch-22 because like you're like, oh well, I don't want to like. The faster this goes on, the more jobs it's going to take. But then also you're like, I'm not going to have a job if I don't understand how to use AI within my job.
Exactly. So if for any of the viewers that are watching right now, it's Sean, is Humberto going to become a hurricane? I'm just going to say yes. Edgar, do you think it's going to become a hurricane too?
Yeah, I do. I think it will.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to impact the U.S., but yeah, I do think it'll be a hurricane.
Yeah. So Sean, I think the answer is yes. Probably by the end of this week, by Saturday or Sunday, is what I'm looking for this thing to become a hurricane. But the AI topic, you gotta do it, right? You gotta learn how to use it. Whatever you do, if you write emails, if you work on a computer, right? Even for storm chasing, Edgar was just saying, the big disclaimer there: you don't just want to go where the AI says to go. You want to use your senses, right? But you can use it as like a personal assistant almost.
Another tool. Just like anything else that we use, right? They're all like tools that we use to figure out what to do. Like, I don't think it's like to the point where I'm going to be listening to AI for my target areas but it's just interesting that it can, I was interested that it could do it without me like feeding it raw number data. Like the fact that I was just showing screenshots of like 850s, 500s, and then, just Cape and shear, and then saying, hey, where's the best area? Yeah, it's crazy. Like I didn't even have to put actual numbers in. Like that's what's crazy.
The crazy thing is, I bet in the future, if you put those websites in, just say, go back to those same websites, look at that same data and tell me. Like you probably don't even need to, you can just ask it. Like if you train it and use the same chat, you can probably just ask it at the beginning of the day, where should I go? And it'll be like, okay, let me look at those past sources that you looked at, and I'm just going to go there.
ChatGPT just got a new update too, like last week, where now it remembers. So like it can remember like everything that how you interact with it. So it has memory, which is a big deal. I mean, it changes a lot.
Have you played around with the image generation?
No, I mean like just for funny stuff, but not really, because it's kind of like it. Like I don't know, it's so fake looking to me still. Like I know it's looking real, but like it has that AI look. You know what I'm saying, with video too.
What should we have it generate? I feel like we should have it generate something.
Creepy, ask ChatGPT what it knows about you.
Oh no!
You want to hear? Hold on. You want to hear what it knows about me?
Yes.
Oh, this is just wild. You guys are about to learn a lot about me.
I'm asking you right now what it knows about me.
Hey, what do you know about me?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Here's a bit of what I know. You're Edgar, and you're a big fan of storm chasing and creating weather-related content. You've got a podcast called The Suck Zone, and you do a lot of live streaming on YouTube and TikTok, sometimes with an eye on experimenting with VR and 360 footage in the future. You're also a music lover with a history in the music industry, and you've got a sweet bull terrier named Mooney. On top of that, you live in Oklahoma with your wife, Cassie, and your stepkids, and you run a nonprofit called Dirty Feet Missions. Plus, you dabble in a lot of creative projects like designing merch and even a bit of fantasy football on the side. So, yeah, that's a nice snapshot.
Yeah, that was just the snapshot. You can ask it to go more in detail, and it's crazy, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, literally, I didn't tell it any of that stuff.
How does it know that you're playing? Wait. Oh, wait.
Wow. Basically, it's just me remembering bits and pieces from our past chats and stitching it together. But yeah, if you ever want more detail or if you're curious about anything specific, just let me know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy, dude.
That's crazy. I'm actually going to have it generate, Edgar, a picture of you now.
Okay.
So what should we have it generate, chat? What do we think? What should we have it generate Edgar doing? I said, can you generate a picture of Edgar?
I want to be a mascot. I want to be a mascot so bad.
A mascot?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. What kind of mascot?
I don't know. Weather mascot.
Okay, we're gonna see what this does.
Kelsey wants to know if ChatGPT associates you with beavers. I'm really curious about that too. I bet it does.
Bro. Kelsey is officially chalked. Kelsey is absolutely chalked. That is a good question, because every chat that I go into, the first thing people say now is beaver. It's insane. I can't go anywhere. It's every single Storm Chasers chat. It's just, oh, beaver. And they just start spamming the beaver emote. And I'm just like, that's really it? That's what I'm known for?
Bro. That just means you're popular.
Oh. Okay, this is chalk. Generate me an image, bro. Okay, I just said generate me an image. I always like to yell at my AI. I've named my AI Charles, Sir Charles. So Sir Charles needs to get on and figure this shit out, because he's getting absolutely cooked. All right, we'll come back to this image in just a second. Edgar, let's keep talking here. We got a little bit sidetracked.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, the beavers are coming to the chat. But let's go back and let's look at this model. Let's look at these hurricanes potentially that we're going to see.
Hurricanes.
And chat also, all caps, whatever you want to say. Although you can't say anything in chat, right? I'm a big advocate of freedom of speech. You can't say everything without getting banned. But you can use all caps. You can use beaver. Hey, Fuzzy, if they want to use beavers, it's freedom of speech here, okay? I'm all about it. But this is our hurricane right here. Now, the interesting thing, Edgar, that's going to happen is Humberto, which is already a tropical storm, is going to form into a hurricane first, most likely. But as it pushes to the north and west, you're also going to see Invest 94L, which chat is very much against. 22% say yes, it makes sense. 39% of you say no, it's very confusing. We all agree. 38% of you say no, it's chalked. So about 70% of you say it's chalked or it's very confusing. But Invest 94L, which is going to be future. What's the next name? I totally forgot.
Oh, I don't know.
F. Chat, help me out. What's the next name? Bro, we got Rob. Rob has been waiting for this moment where he can use all caps and just say beaver.
Is it Irene? Imelda?
I don't know. Amilda. Yeah, Amilda. So the next named storm is going to be, first of all, Amilda followed by, or Humberto followed by Amilda. It's kind of chalked. I don't really know that I like those names. Bro, are you wearing glasses right now?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
America.
Are those USA?
USA. USA.
Let's get the USA. Let's get the USA flags going in the chat for Edgar, right? USA. 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 That's right. Freedom of speech. USA, all caps allowed. Okay, Mama G gave us the hurricane names for this year. Andrea, Barry, Chantel, Dexter. We all remember Aaron. Aaron, Category 5 hurricane. Fernand, Gabriel, Humberto, Amilda. I'm just, none of these names to me, Edgar, like scream bad news.
Dexter does, bro. Come on. That's the one we missed.
Dexter does. Dexter does.
Literally
But the
show
rest of these are like, I can't see it. I'm just not seeing it. Now, the one, Edgar, that I'm really thinking, Karen, right? Karen's got to do something.
Karen's just going to complain a lot and then not actually do anything.
It could. It's too good of an opportunity for Karen not to do something.
National Weather Service out by calling it too much.
Welcome, brother.
The waters were a little too dark, and then boom, next thing you know,
over.
She's done.
Absolutely cooked. But I mean, Lorenzo, Melissa, Nestor. I didn't even know that was a real name. Ogla. Is that what that Ogla? Do you see that, Edgar? Does that say Ogla?
Ogla.
What? There's no way. There's just no way that's going to do anything. I could, Rebecca, also Rebecca spelled with a K. What is going on? Sebastian?
Dude, that's from The Little Mermaid, bro. Sebastian's legit, bro.
Yeah, but I don't know if you spell it like that. Like, that's a weird, there's multiple weird spellings. It's like, are we really running out of names here? Like, they must be.
Wendy with an I. I mean, they would have made way more sense.
Yeah, seriously. That's going to be next year. I don't understand this. Like, van? Like, what are we, like, we're just naming objects now. Oh, look, car. Wendy's. Penn. Next year, they're going to have Penn as a name. Or Chrysler. Like, what are we doing? Oh, my. Oh, no. Someone just said Olga. My grandma's name. Oh, Sandra, I'm sorry. We love our Olgas here. Nothing against the Olga. But I just don't. These names are just kind of cooked. But anyway, this is going to be, I just forgot. I went on this huge tirade, and I forgot what name this was going to be. Amilda, that's it. But as these two storms go, this one's going to be, Humberto is going to be a hurricane way before Amilda does. But these two systems are going to converge together. And as they do this, watch this dance that they do. This is called the Fujiwara effect. So what happens here, guys? I'm just going to do a quick explanation. You got the winds rotating around this way, obviously. Winds rotating around this way. They start to get pulled into one another. Because if you think about a hurricane, right, it's a center of low pressure.
Dude, zoom out. That looks like an owl, bro.
Where?
Just the whole thing. Doesn't it look like an owl's head a little bit? Or maybe it's a ghost, like with the two eyes and then the body's trailing back in the Atlantic.
No, don't say that.
It looks spooky, bro, if you think about it.
No.
And it's
no
about
ghost.
October.
I like owl because owl is like, not really like scary. Maybe. Wait, are you saying these are the two eyes? This is like the head. And then you've got like, does that kind of look like an owl? What the? Oh, wait. Does that look like an owl? A little bit?
Just like an owl's skull, maybe.
Does that kind of look like an owl? What do you guys think?
Is that do owls have bodies like that, bro?
Well, yeah.
Do they have
They're like-
beaks, not a smile?
Bro, what do you mean? Owls have smiles.
A new severe thunderstorm warning has been.
Hold on. We're gonna see if I can find this. Oh, bro, look at this. Absolutely, owls have smiles. This is irrefutable. Look at
That is creepier than a ghost, dude.
that. Actually, I hate that.
Look how creepy that is.
It's kind of whack.
God.
Totally, dude.
Owls are terrifying.
Owls have smiles.
Terrifying.
I don't know, dude. Look at this one. This one's all happy, bro.
That
This one's cooking.
that one had one too many gummies, bro.
He's vibing right now.
He is so vibing, bro.
This one doesn't look like a smile at all.
That one was pretty with the yellow eyes. That's the only one I liked.
Yeah, but that one's like, I'm gonna kill you. I mean, that one's got like,
it's pretty, yeah.
yeah, I don't know. He's like, I'm gonna rip your face off. Look at that one, bro.
Yep.
That one's hype. Wang. That's what I envision when I see that. But anyway, we got an owl. So confirmed, this looks like an owl, just like Edgar was saying. But the Fujiwara, back to the Fujiwara effect. I'm pretty sure Fujiwara. Also, are you wearing? Bro, Edgar's got hair.
Yeah, look. This is my Billy Ray look. Billy Ray Cyrus.
Oh my God. Bro, I didn't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Wait, that isn't.
That's what
Is
I do
that
on
like-
the weekends. I just put on a wig and stream.
Bro. Wait, is that like a fake wig or did you get that fitted?
No, I bought it on Amazon for like $5 for a Halloween.
Now this might be a bit of a crazy question here, and we're guys, we are getting so off track right now. It's not even funny, but as someone who is starting to, I mean, look at this. See
yeah,
that?
you got a little turf off the field there.
I'm a little concerned. So, as someone who's starting to lose the battle, right?
Mhm.
My troops are fighting hard, but you can see multiple.
But they're
like-
receding. They're starting to retreat.
I mean, look at that. The lines. We got a solid front line here. These guys are holding strong. These guys right here, these guys are getting their ass kicked. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about a serious advancement that the two, whatever the armies are here, they are kicking ass and taking names, and we're getting cooked. Okay. So it's all reinforcements are being sent to that area. I don't know if it's going to make the difference, but the question is, do I accept it? Or my buddy just literally got he was the craziest thing I've ever seen. He shaved his head and they dug out hair from like his leg or something and like put it on his head.
Yeah. So my question is, do you know if you have a good bald head or not yet? Because I think that's the deciding factor. If you look good with a shaved head, you just roll with it. If you don't, you get the hair plugs, bro.
You know what? We're gonna ask ChatGPT to make me bald.
Yeah, we should. Did they ever make the mascot, or was it just?
They did, but it was really like, lame.
Hold on.
I'm gonna give it a picture of me and see if it can make me bald.
I'm feeling super patriotic today.
I love that. Okay, bro, he's got the bandana. This is absolutely cooking here. We are, guys, chat. Hopefully you're having a good time right now. Mana says Brady with a mullet. My star says my guinea pigs are having zoomies. I can't pay attention. That's cooked. Robin says you can get it tattooed to fit in. PDS hairline. That's right. We'll grab you a flight to Turkey. Okay, so KB says she's going to fly us to Turkey.
Yeah.
Are you going to fly Edgar to Turkey or me?
Turkey and get it done.
The real question is, we're talking about the country here, not the animal. Pretty sure. But yeah, we got people that are very divided. You know what? New poll. Should I go bald? New poll. And while we do that, Edgar, I'm going to pull up the oh no. Oh no.
I think I make a better mascot than the one everybody made of me right now.
Yeah, this is chalked. Here's the mascot that it made.
That looks nothing like me.
I know. It looks like a. I mean, hey,
Listen,
it's not a bad image.
why did it take your glasses and put them on me, bro?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Welcome, brother. Or just joined the channel. Chat, let me know if it's your first time. If it's your first time in the channel, let me know. I'd like to see anyone that's it's their first time in the channel. We'd like to welcome you to the family. This is Edgar. This is the mascot that I told ChatGPT to create for Edgar. It's also creating me bald right now. And I'm new poll in chat. Should I go bald? Yes, it would be hot. Oh no. No, it would be chalked, and you would wait, I can't write it that. You would look like an egghead. And then the third option, we'll get. I always like to give the it's chalked for the third option, just in case they can't make up their mind. New poll, vote now. So the real question, okay, so this is making me bald right now. We're gonna have to see how this looks. Edgar, I think this will be the determining factor. If it looks good, we might, we might start rolling. Need beaver? That's so chalked. But okay, let's bring it back here. Let's bring it back here. Edgar's now, he's got a headband on, which is pretty epic. Let's bring it back to the hurricane here. So the Fujiwara effect. What is the Fujiwara effect? Some guy, I think, named Fujiwara built named this thing. But what happens is you've got these two systems, one here, one here. A low pressure it's like a vacuum. It's like a giant vacuum. It sucks in all of this air. So you got air flow at the surface. You got air flowing into the center of this thing. And that's why at the very center, you got winds, essentially they're calm, right? Because at the very center, all the wind is flowing towards the center. And then once it gets to the center, it rises, right? In the eye wall. And that's when you get these giant eye wall clouds because you got ridiculously fast rising air, right? So what happens is you got one storm that is a little bit stronger than the other. This one, it starts to try to suck this storm in. And so it'll actually kind of slingshot this storm, and they'll kind of do a little bit of like a, cha-cha slide here. Like do, 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 do. And watch what happens. You'll see this storm, which normally would probably go like that. Watch as we go. Eventually, look, there it is. Remember from
super chatted $4.99. Your bald spot looks like a low pressure system.
Okay. Dummies in chat for Haley. She says, your bald spot looks like a low pressure system. Wow. Huge shout out to Haley. That is, wow, Haley. Thank you for that. So kind of you. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So watch this storm. Watch it's kind of moving this way and this way. But watch what happens once we get to Tuesday. Look, there it is. Slingshot engaged. And it starts moving like that because it's trying to get pulled into the stronger storm. And so it starts slingshotting around. And watch this. Look, it's getting sucked into. Look at this. Wednesday, we have 2 hurricanes. This is probably a category 2 or 3. This is also a category 2, 984. So the fact that we could have 2 hurricanes less than 500 miles apart, and this one is going to get swung up into this one eventually. And then actually our hurricane number 2 actually takes over as well. And look, once this is actually crazy, Edgar. Once this storm over here kind of loses its influence, watch how this one, it was moving this way. It all of a sudden is like, nope, I'm gonna move back west. Watch this. Boom. This storm pulls away, and then this storm moves back west. Bro, what? I didn't even see this model run. Oh my.
That'd just be scraping the coast there, huh?
Edgar, listen, I don't know if this is going to happen because this would be insane, right? And this is just one model run. This is the Euro. So if you live along the East Coast, not time to panic. We don't need to panic here just yet. This is over a week away. But this is the kind of craziness that can happen with the Fujiwara effect. you have storms that move directions that they normally wouldn't. So they get slingshot this way and that way. And that's why, Edgar, the track of this thing,
it's pretty nuts.
more than normal, we are going to have an insane amount of uncertainty. And I mean, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to trust a lot of model output for this thing. Like, I really don't know if you can trust very much of it. And I mean, Edgar, in your opinion, like, have you, normally we see this in the Pacific. I don't know that I can remember seeing the Fujiwara effect right off the southeast coast of the United States.
I mean, not like in real life. Can't recall if I've seen it on a model or not either. But the last time I saw the Fujiwara effect was in the movie Twisters.
Wait, really?
Didn't he say that like in one part of the movie, like the tornadoes like interacted with each other?
I think so.
The Fujiwara effect. I could be wrong, chat. You'll have to let me know.
Yeah, I think so, because it's not only for hurricanes. This can happen with, there's the agenda for the podcast tomorrow. Huge reminder, we got the podcast tomorrow. We got Tornado Pagey and Bryce Shelton on talking about their proposal. That's tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. What'd you say, Edgar?
I said, how adorbs.
Oh, just adorbs.
Adorbs.
I'm gonna be honest. I might get married just so I can get the amount of retweets that thing had.
You want me to propose to you in front of a tornado? Do you want me to take you to see one and then propose to you? I feel like
yes. Although if
that's
passing wind,
tornado,
passing wind just became a member of the channel. Welcome, Passing Wind. What a great name. Oh, I'll just be honest though. Ouija board though, it's gonna be a problem. But these two hurricanes, I mean, this is probably not going to happen this way. To Edgar's point, the Fujiwara effect hasn't happened yet, right? We're 7 to 10 days in the future, but it's fun to look at. This is awfully fun to look at and awfully fun to, I think best case scenario, Edgar, would be, okay, we get two hurricanes that form like right there, but then both of them get sucked out to sea. And so it doesn't actually hit anyone. It's just fun to watch.
It would be wild though to go cover a hurricane. I've never covered a hurricane north of North Carolina. So not saying I wanted to happen because of that, but if that were the case, that would be kind of an interesting place to go cover a hurricane.
Dude, if this happened, if the Euro 12Z, once again, guys, this is one model, right? If this happened, this would be catastrophic.
Oh, Baltimore would be toast. All that water going up into the bay there.
Is that the Chesapeake? Wait, what do you call it?
Oh, yeah.
Chesapeake, yeah. You guys, if this happened, if a hurricane tracked this close to the coast here, you would have, granted, actually, you would have storm surge, but you would have initial storm surge that happened.
That's
once
true. It's the wrong direction, right?
Well, actually, so it depends what side of the coast you are, because if you're looking for storm surge, the winds are going like this. So as the hurricane approached, that's when you'd see your max storm surge along the East Coast. But then once the hurricane got past, you would actually have the winds going this way and the water would recede out. And you could actually have, areas where along the coast, you would have almost like, what do you call it? The ocean floor could be exposed.
Yeah, I forget which hurricane was that I saw that happen. It was like a few years ago in Tampa.
Yep. That was that was Ian.
Last year or 2 years ago?
That was Ian. I remember seeing that because I was like, we all thought it was going to go there, and then it just didn't. But interestingly enough, here, Edgar, the Chesapeake, you're still going to get storm surge in here because this coast, yes, the winds will be moving this way. The winds will be pushing the water, but they'll be pushing it towards the other coast.
Then up there by Dover. Whew.
Exactly. Yeah, Dover, Denton, Salisbury. I mean, I think this...
And if it continued north, even into like north of Long Island.
Oh, yeah. It would be... This would be, catastrophic. If something like this, 976, that's probably a Category 2 or 3 hurricane. If we had a Category 2 or 3 hurricane come up here and ride along the coast like this, that would almost be worst case scenario.
Dude, if you made a video with that thumbnail right now, you get 1 million views.
I bet. I don't know, dude.
You would
I think
get
I would
canceled by the weather community, but you'd get
Probably.
1 million views.
You know what? There, with all these people putting out all these videos today, I don't think you can cancel anyone anymore. I mean, we got people making crazy forecasts left and right, and they're the ones. The problem is the people making those most viral videos are the ones that have the biggest followings, and they're the ones that are doing the crazy stuff. And so, oh God.
Yeah, and they're when you get to that size, you're like too big to cancel.
Yeah, I mean they have so many. So when they do something, oh, big train alert, PDS train alert. When they do something, like you can't cancel them because their followers will just come attack you. I mean, they have an army of followers. We have like a mini army here. We've got we've got a mini army here on the channel, but we don't have near the numbers that the other channels have. So
I've been on the receiving end of the other side of it's not fun.
yeah, no way, bro. I'm actually not. I can't. Dude,
I
don't want to show this.
If you come at me on TikTok, I got a TikTok army for sure that'll come after you, but that's about it.
I like that. I like that. Bro, this is the picture of me bald. Bro, I don't even know why it did that.
Turn it back, turn it back, turn it back.
No,
it back.
dude,
That's
I don't like
amazing.
that. I don't like that
Dude,
at all.
I love it so much. That's
I
the
don't
new
like
logo,
that.
bro.
No, dude, I
Put it
don't
back,
like that
put it
at
back.
all, bro. I don't like that at all. Because that like ChatGPT made me into a
Someone
cat.
screenshot that and text it to me, and then that's gonna be the new photo for you in my phone.
No. we cannot let Jordan get a handle on that. That is bad. That is not
yeah,
good.
definitely, you should definitely give that to Jordan.
No, Jordan would be. He would be a menace with that. Okay, so let me show you the GFS, guys, because the GFS does not have this. Actually, this is potentially the more likely scenario here.
It's hinting at it a
Surprisingly
little
enough.
bit.
What'd you say?
I said it's hinting at it a little bit, but not the same.
It is. It has system number 2 become a lot weaker, and it gets absorbed like quickly.
That seems
into
way
this.
more likely, to be honest.
Yeah, that is way more. Which, interestingly enough, GFS, we normally don't put that much credence into this thing.
I think the Icon and the Canadian models also have the same as the Euro model, which is
Oh, really?
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
the GFS is the outlier.
Yeah,
right now.
and you guys here, you still have the Fujiwara effect. Okay, you've got 2 separate low pressures that form. This one gets sucked up. Watch this as we go throughout the next. This is like Monday, Tuesday. It gets sucked up and combined, and that's what normally happens in the Fujiwara effect. The 2 storms don't normally survive. They normally one gets sucked up into the other one, and then becomes this storm can become like a bigger storm, and that's exactly what happens. That's exactly what the GFS depicts. Watch, as soon as it absorbs this storm, it becomes the wind field here, which was pretty small. It becomes very large, and it actually starts transitioning into extra tropical here, and takes a similar path to Aaron, to Gabriel. I mean, all of these systems that we've seen so far early year, all the big ones have gone like this, out to sea. Aaron, Gabriel, and potentially Humberto. No. Why'd I put it big? Timeout.
Oh, too fun,
that
guys.
was
Too fun.
I'm deleting that. I'm deleting that from ChatGPT. Because people are going to see that and be like, oh, is he I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it because I'm not. I know what you're thinking, chat, and I'm not, okay? I'm just not. We're not going there. But that's the potential. That's the potential here, guys, of this storm system. And it's going to be really interesting to watch because there's a lot of moving pieces here. Let's see if do they have the icon on here? They do. Let's see what the icon says. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Look at this. It has it. Wow. Interestingly enough, it has it forming near like the Bahamas.
It's
and
really
getting,
doing you are there for a second.
Bro, it has this one bombing out to be 939. Are you kidding me? That is
Yeah,
insane.
that does not seem very likely.
And then, bro, it has 952. Guys, 939, that's like a Cat 4, right? 952, is like a Cat 3 or 4, right? So we're talking about, I mean, if the icon, were to happen, you'd have 2 major hurricanes within 500 miles of each other, which is actually, that's 1,000. Sorry. That's still insane. But
That's nuts.
interestingly enough, Edgar, you got to roll.
I'm getting ready to go in a minute because I got to go eat and then I got to get back so I can stream some Twisted.
That's right. Edgar, you got to tell. So first of all, what do you think of all the weather stories you've seen? What do you think is the biggest story right now? Or what are you most concerned about?
Like with all we've talked about?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe low key the low end tornado threat tomorrow on the East Coast. With that being said, I haven't dug deep into models or anything, but I don't feel super concerned about the hurricanes right now. So I mean, we all know. This far out, how many times it'll change. But yeah, so I think the more immediate would be as I'm just because it was on my brain and I almost bought a ticket to fly to New York to chase tornadoes tomorrow. So well, yeah, I will be watching that for, just for it'll be I might even do some radar coverage or something if that happens, but just because it'd be crazy if it happened.
Yeah. And guys, if you're in New York right now, let me know in chat. Okay. Let me know if we got any New York brothers and sisters in chat. Our New York brother.
Haley WX. She's from there too.
Oh yeah. Haley. Storm mode is, Haley says storm mode is chalk tomorrow though. Yeah. So.
Oh, I haven't looked yet. See. Yeah. But it always, you don't ever have the good, you don't ever have it's hard to get good setups up there. I mean, it's always going to be kind of messy mesoscale accident type things, but you don't know.
Yeah, I agree. So that's a good call out there, Edgar. You got to watch out. Our New York brothers and sisters, our New Jersey brethren, you got to watch out. You heard it here first from Edgar. Tomorrow there could be, that's a 2%, so it's not getting carried away.
Yeah, and to be clear, you just said there just is not a lot of weather going on, so I had 2 options to choose from. So, am I really concerned? Absolutely not. But
whoa, hey, you heard it here first. Edgar says there's going to be a tornado outbreak tomorrow. Hold him accountable. If there isn't, you guys got to go on Twitter and just
stream. So I'm okay with it. You'll get canceled with me. They'll be like, why did you let that nut job come on the stream anyway?
I don't know, dude. Edgar's kind of, guys, let's show a lot of love to Edgar. Edgar is absolutely carrying the stream right now. Let's show a lot of love to him in chat. Let's spam the Edgar. We got to get an Edgar emoji. That's going to be the first order of business. So, Edgar, have fun.
I will.
Go enjoy dinner. Thank you for joining us on the big weather show. It was a big show. Covered a lot here.
Yeah, there was a lot going on.
We did.
And I'll shoot you a text later if you want to jump on Outbreak or something.
I'm in.
Sweet.
I'm in.
All right,
Edgar,
man.
Peace out.
Thanks for having me again.
Love you, bro.
Love you, bro.
There goes Edgar. Don't worry. I'm looking at Discord, guys. I see the chat. Don't worry. I'm looking at Discord. Chat, what do you think is going to happen? Okay, poll right now. I see the poll. Check the poll. What is my feed right now? Josh Allen, Fujiwara effect. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the poll. Should I go bald? Bro, 28% of you, 26% said yes, I should go bald, and then it would be hot. 36% said no, it would look like an egghead. I tend to agree. Okay, I was trying to get ChatGPT to show me, and I think I would look like an egghead. I would agree with that. 38% said it's chalked. They took the cop out there and voted for the it's chalked people are repping hard. Mama G, I see your Discord. What we say? Oh, wow. Wait, Mama G, what did you say? What the? Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. This is from Mama G right here, guys. Our amazing mod. And this is pretty cool. This is ridiculously cool. Exodai says your hairline isn't too chalked. Not yet. This is the Fujiwara effect, okay? With a tornado. So it can happen. It can happen. Yeah, W in chat, absolutely. W in chat for Mama G. The Fujiwara effect can happen with tornadoes. It can also happen with hurricanes. So I think what we're looking at here, if you look in the background, there is a, right here. I think, why is that not working? Oh, no. Bro. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, God. There we go. Okay, it's working again. Here's your main tornado. And I think this is a parent tornado right here, I believe. And it's rotating around this one. It's moving around the parent. So sometimes you guys heard what's called a satellite tornado, but that's exactly what can happen. And the Fujiwara effect can happen tornadoes. It can happen in hurricanes. Which is pretty wild stuff. Wow, guys, this is pretty crazy. We've got Agent Dan hopping in the stream. W's for Agent. You know what? Let's hear it. Let's spam those Agent Dan emotes. Let's let Dan hear it. Boom! Agent Dan has joined the stream. Oh my goodness. Dan, are you at work still?
I am getting ready to leave, yo.
Whoa, Dan. Guys, it's 8:24. It's 7:24. Dan is still at the office right now. Dan is giving us a nice tour of the office right here. I like those hexagonal light fixtures, Dan. But, wow.
Here's the sunset.
Oh! Wait. Are those spaceships in the sky? What am I looking at? You see that? Are those chemtrails? Oh no, my God, look! Dan's controlling the weather. Look, it's the
yeah, this is weather modification central here.
I think that was the lights, Dan, that were reflecting, and it made it look like. I guarantee you, someone in chat is going to clip that and be like, "Oh my God, they're controlling the weather."
From Dallas left field, yes.
I don't know if you guys knew this. Agent Dan actually controls the weather, so it's a big revelation here. So Dan. We welcome to the stream. He's getting off work right now. It's the Big Weather Show with Agent Dan. Agent Dan, I got to ask you a question, okay? How was your day?
It was fair to partly cloudy. How was yours?
Wouldn't make it a weather emoji. Let's say partly cloudy as well. There were some bright moments and there were some chalked moments.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I will say this. I didn't have to work till 8, so, you know.
Yeah, there's that.
But, so Dan, here's what we got to do, chat. If anyone is in the airline industry or anything like that, has any contacts, we're getting Dan a new job, okay? Dan is going to be, Dan, what do you want to do, first of all?
I want to be an astronaut.
Now that is something that we could all get behind. You know what? New fund in chat. This is the Dan Astronaut Fund right now. Dan, we're gonna put Dan through astronaut school, and we're gonna get him in the astronaut fund. So new goal. I definitely misspelled astronaut, but what the?
And if we could fast track it, that'd be amazing.
I know. Well, the more people we can get, I'm going to end this goal. How do I end the goal? Remove goal. Remove goal. Okay, new goal.
But maybe if you could put me in the AP astronaut program, that'd be great, like advanced placement.
What there's different funds? Or there's different astronaut things?
I just don't want to go to the community college one. I mean, community college is great, but I think it might take too long.
Here's what I will say. You don't want to go into any budget astronaut fund. You don't want to go any budget astronaut program, because the planes, the spaceships you're flying up, I don't know if you want to have those be like budget. I really don't.
Yeah.
Bro. You know what? Do you agree with this? Mike Lockman says, Brady, your hairline looks like an outflow boundary. Oh, no way. No way. Does it actually?
I don't. I think your hair looks great.
Hold on. Let me try to draw it. Okay, hold still. Oh my God.
Erica JG super chatted $10. Astronaut Dan.
Oh my God. It does. It does, bro. Yo, that guy's right. That's not good. That is not good, Dan. My hairline does look like a outflow boundary. That is not good at all. So, Dan, also, huge shout out, Erica, astronaut Dan coming in hot with a 10 bomb. Oh my goodness. Astronaut Dan. Absolutely cooking. W's in chat for Erica. Oh, yeah. So, Dan.
Thank you, Erica.
Oh, W's in chat for Erica. So, Dan, another question I got to ask you. Have you seen, you know what the Fujiwara effect is, right?
I've heard of it, but I'm with Edgar. I'm not a meteorologist.
But Dan, you know what you're talking about. So the Fujiwara effect, we were just talking about it in tornadoes. We were talking about it in hurricanes. Have you seen these two systems that are going to potentially do a little dance around one another?
Yeah, I've actually was catching some of your stream from earlier, and definitely, yeah, I saw it.
It's going to be interesting to watch because there's a lot of unknowns here. And I'll just say this. I'm going to plant my flag in the ground right now. And I think what's going to happen, the most likely scenario, is one hurricane is going to absorb the other. I think we are going to have two hurricanes at one point, and then one hurricane is going to absorb the other. That would be awesome to see. That would be, eye candy. As long as it stays away from the coast. We don't want it to hit any land. But if this thing can stay away from the coast, we'd be kind of cooking here. We would get some serious eye candy to look at on satellite. We get some high surf, but that would be it. That'd be best case scenario, I would think.
Yeah, if they can get pushed out further to sea and dance around, that'd be amazing.
We like that. We like to see things dance at sea, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's kind of like our open field concept when we talk about tornadoes. We want to see it in an open field. That's kind of it.
Exactly. And Dan, are you a good dancer?
I am not.
How do you know? Do you dance? Have you ever danced before?
No, but people laugh when I do.
Hold on. Try to dance. Give us a little dance like this. Let's see some dancing, Dan. Ooh. Ooh. A little smooth jazz. 95.6 on the sevens. Coming at you live from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Just go like this, Dan. Move the head side to side. Feel the move.
Oh, I just cracked my neck.
Okay. Dan, that wasn't bad, chat. What do you think? How we do? How did Dan do? New poll. How did Dan do dancing? New poll.
Give me some suggestions in the chat. Because I'm sure there's some good dancers out there, and they know what I need to do.
All right, new poll. How did Dan do? We're going to rate him out of 10. So, Dan, other question for you. Did you think about chasing yesterday at all?
No, I had a similar opinion to Edgar. So
okay, yeah, and it turned out you guys were right. You guys were absolutely right. I mean, it just a complete another 10% bust.
Yeah, and just based on my experience in Western Arkansas, generally those don't turn out to be great days. So
Yeah. They got some good food there. They got some good food in Western Arkansas, but what they don't have is good drivable chase terrain and good signal. The internet there. I remember when Reed streamed there, I was on for most of his stream because of how bad their cell reception was, right? And they've got if there is signal, they're going to get it, right? Team Dominator, those guys are the best in the business. They're going to get signal if they can get it, and they couldn't even get it. So that just shows you Arkansas, not the best chasing terrain. Not only that, but there are some lakes and everything that just make it difficult. And I think if there's any, it better be a big day to chase Arkansas, right? That you got to really get the juices flowing there to make me go.
yeah, and the 10 hatch was kind of another thing. I mean, I don't know what it is. There have been some good 10 hatch days, but not always.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. And Dan, it's packing up. Wow,
Wait, are we on the
Dan,
move?
I tell you what. Is there anyone else there?
No, it's just me. After about 5
Is your
o'clock
boss there?
Central-
Could you go to your boss? Can I talk to your boss right now?
No, my boss isn't here.
Your boss left? And he's just
Yeah.
saying you got to stay, but he's not?
Yeah.
Wow. You know what, guys? I'm just going to say it right now. This might be a little bit of a controversial take. Dan's boss is chalked. It's chalked. Dan's boss is absolutely, utterly chalked.
We're out here in Dallas.
Wow. Show us the Dallas sky. Show us the Dallas sky. See if we see those chemtrails. Oh, no. Is it? There's no clouds in the sky right now, Dan.
Yeah, it looks pretty clear.
Wow. I like that.
We had
Is there any?
we had
Here,
rain this
Dan.
morning.
Is there anyone else in the parking lot? Are you walking out alone? Look, hold on. We got to make sure you're safe. Oh, there's still some cars there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. People burning the midnight oil.
And a Lincoln dealership.
Whoa, Lincoln! Whoa, we got any Lincoln lovers in the chat? Anyone have Lincoln in the chat? Let me know in chat if you've got a Lincoln.
Matthew McConaughey's a fan.
Is he there now?
No, but he'd get a kick out of this. They've got a parking garage for their inventory.
Whoa, that would be cool. I wonder if
They save
he's
a-
got to go in there sometimes. Yeah, he's in Dallas,
Probably.
guys. Dan is the boss. Dan could be the boss, and he's just not telling us right now. Wow. Sleeveless. Okay, I'm in Austin. Jared is in Austin. Fantastic. Maybe, oh yeah, too expensive. I agree, Erica. I'm just not a Lincoln guy. Not a Lincoln guy at all. So Dan's getting in the car. Well, Dan's in the car. Let me just pull up this. Wow. What is going on here? I think this is stuck here on the screen. Hold on. What the? There we go. It's off. Okay, so Mama G sent me some more pictures about the Fujiwara effect. This is an example of the Fujiwara effect in a tornado. So it can happen here where you have multiple vortices spiraling around. And that's exactly what happened. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so we talked about the hurricanes. Chat, if you have any questions about the hurricanes, let me know. Because we talked about the hurricanes. The first day of fall officially began, I think it was yesterday, the day before. And fall is chalked. Fall is absolutely chalked. I do not like fall. Just going to be honest with you. Dan, this might be a hot take here, but I just think fall is the worst season because, you get good weather for like 10 days and then it's just miserable for the rest of it, which is just not great.
I agree.
And even in Dallas, it's just too hot. And then it almost like it skips the season. And then it goes right to winter. And then it's just not good. Carol says Dan is the mega boss. That's right, Carol. Fall is the best. Okay, let's see right now. 53% of the chat says how to do Dan dancing. They gave you a 10 out of 10. 12% said 5 out of 10. 8% said 1 out of 10. 27% said it is so chalked. New poll, is fall your favorite season? That's the question.
Yeah, I like fall a lot. Fall and spring are my 2 seasons.
I like spring.
Yeah, we like
But
spring because
fall-
of the storms and chasing.
Exactly. You're losing sunlight. You're losing daylight. Your days are getting shorter. I just said 3 of the same things. But like, it's just cooked, right? You're getting colder. No one likes the cold. You're getting way colder. And I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm crazy, but it's just how it is. Pumpkin spice. I hate pumpkin spice. I absolutely despise pumpkin spice. But, well, chat, we talked about tornadoes, bust yesterday. We talked about the Fujiwara effect. That's right. Fall sucks because of allergies. I'm with that. We talked about the potential here. The potential is here for tropical system hitting the United States next week. It could happen. It's not the most likely outcome, but it definitely could happen, especially if I show you guys ensembles. These are the latest ensembles here. Let me pause it. So, a couple of them have this hitting the United States. The majority have it going out to sea, have both storms going out to sea. See that one and that one. Humberto, which is right there, is probably going to go out to sea. This one is the one that we're watching. And this is going to be Imelda right here. And a couple have it hitting the United States. The majority, though, have it getting sucked up, pulled in to Humberto and pulling out to sea. And once again, just pissing some fish off big time. If I'm a fish, I don't know how I feel about that. Gonna be honest. Don't know how I feel about that. So I tell you what, chat, we've kind of covered everything. Dan, is there any other big weather stories you can think of? Chat, help me out. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Oh God, yeah, we're deleting that. Oh, there's an owl. There's the owl smiling again. Yikes.
Yeah, there are not a lot of other weather stories that I can think of. I am kind of disappointed that we didn't go through an AI video editing workflow.
Yeah, I feel like Edgar, that would have been good for him to show us.
But maybe on a separate video we can kind of do something like that.
I think so, because I'm going to be honest, I do not use AI to edit my videos yet. Do you?
Yeah. So I use DaVinci Resolve Studio 20, and it's got some AI built into it. So I think I do to some degree.
Okay, so you need to show me how to do that, because I just use Filmora and I do everything manually, and that's absolutely chalked. So
yeah, so like the titling that you were talking about, the kind of the highlights on the captions, it can do that as well. So that's
cool.
New built-in features. So yeah,
that's what I got to do. That would be epic, because doing that.
So
okay, so
for everyone in the chat, we're going to be doing some new things.
I love that, because I need to learn. I need to learn just as much as the chat does. You know, if an AI could edit my videos, I could probably print more out a lot quicker. Okay, so Haley said, talk about tomorrow. Look at the models for tomorrow. Oh, no. Please don't tell me, Edgar.
Did he upload that picture?
Oh, no. Don't, Fuzzy, do not. Fuzzy.
Trying to talk Fuzzy down.
Fuzzy. Oh, wait.
Be
Okay,
cool,
never mind. Okay, never mind. He did not post the picture of the cat. He posted the picture of me saying 6'7".
Okay.
Thank God.
Like, be cool, man. Get away
Wait,
from the
Edgar
button.
just reposted it. No! Oh. bro.
He's
We're
probably
so
already
cooked.
texted it to Jordan.
We're so cooked. We are so cooked. Oh God. This is not good. Okay. So the last thing we're going to show here, and then we're probably going to wrap. We are going to show the radar for tomorrow. So here's what can expect. This is the NAM. So tomorrow we do have a, once again, 2% risk of tornadoes from New York all the way down through New Jersey. The NAM model, wow, that looks like crap. That looks like absolute crap in New York. Down in New Jersey also looks pretty linear. Maybe some discrete stuff down in Virginia, but like, I don't know. Let's take a look at the HRRR. Let's just see. Okay, HRRR is a little better. Has a couple of discrete stuff early in the day in New York. And then they move off to the east. And then there's a second round late night, like 7, 8 p.m. There's a line that moves through. And this first round would be what I'd be concerned about for potential, rogue. If you get rogue storms out in front, that's when you can get some tornadoes. Let's just take a look. The updraft, wow. Updraft velocities, let's see. Yeah, not much, gonna be honest. You would expect to see more bright colors. You have like one right here, updraft helicity. You don't really see many tracks. So tomorrow's not going to be a tornado outbreak, but there's the potential for 1 or 2 embedded circulations in that line that move through. I'm not seeing anything that like grabs my, yeah, you're right. The SIG-TOR is cooked. Let's pull that up actually. This is the significant tornado parameter. You guys probably know I look at this a lot. What you're looking for, you're looking at like yellows and reds. There is some yellow here around New York. So that first line of storms that move through, but look how it just disappears as you go into the evening hours. So I think if we're going to get a tornado here, it's going to be in the afternoon or evening. That's going to be what you're going to watch out for if you have any storms that pop in front of that line. They do, those will have a chance. These ones right here, they got the line back here. Here are these storms that pop out front. If you do get any of those storms that form, which, sometimes they don't, right? There's no guarantee that these storms will form out in front. But these ones right here are going to have the greatest chance for tornadoes. The line that's going to form be more linear. So it'll be a little bit harder to get a tornado with those. So if you're in New York, if you're in New Jersey, the time to be concerned tomorrow is like mid-afternoon to early evening. And if you get to about 8 or 9 p.m. when this line moves through, you're good, right? There could be still a tornado in that line, but I think the bigger tornado threat is going to be earlier in the day, mid-afternoon. Oh, we got Bobby. Bobby's watching from North Dakota. Love it, Bobby. Let's check out Bobby's weather tomorrow. Bobby, you got anything going on there? No. It should be a beautiful day there tomorrow. Let's take a look. Will there be any clouds? That's the big question. I don't think I can actually find that here. I don't know if they have it. Oh, here it is. Total cloud cover. Wow. It's going to be almost a cloud-free day. Or North Dakota and South Dakota and Minnesota. I know we got Amanda in Minnesota and sprinkles. A beautiful day on tap tomorrow for our Minnesota and North Dakota and South Dakota brethren. And temperatures should be pretty, 60s and 70s. Oh my goodness. It's going to be gorgeous. Dan, you got the Blair Witch Project kind of vibe going on right now.
Yeah.
Wait, can you give us a, I think they're watching me.
I think they're watching me.
Okay. I can't do that.
I'm not an actor.
That creeps me out. Bro. Dan's got Blair Witch Project. No, you know what? That was the one movie. That was the last. I watched 10 minutes of that and I was out.
Why were you out?
I just stopped watching it. I don't do horror movies. The only horror movie, the last horror movie that I watched from start to finish, Dan, was Independence Day.
That's not a horror movie.
It is to me. It is to me. We got California. California checking in the chat. No one talks about California. You know what, Kevin? I'll talk about California. You're right. It is boring. It is boring. It's nothing to me. Let's see if you get any rain tomorrow. Doubt it. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe. Maybe up by Reno. That's not California, but maybe near Sacramento could get some rain. Maybe in wine country. Maybe a little rain in wine country tomorrow. But yeah, Southern California, dry. Yeah, that's cooked. That's right. Yeah, guys, the rest of the country, weather-wise, chill. Literally, super chill. The Ohio Valley, this area, I'm telling you because I live here. I live in Ohio. We hadn't had rain in over a month. So we were like, do you guys remember that picture I sent on Twitter? Here, I'll pull it up real quick. Where we had possible, well, it was a scud. It was a scud cloud that looked like a tornado. It was not a tornado, but it looked exactly like a tornado. Here it is. This was in Ohio the other day. I mean, look at that, Dan. Looks like a wedge.
Yeah, and it looks like a lot of storm motion, and because it looks like it's dragging the funnel.
Yeah, exactly. What this was just scud, right? But it was a gust front from a storm, and I was walking into hockey, and on the way driving to hockey, the freeway looked like a dust storm because the wind was kicking up all the dust on the ground because it hadn't rained in over a month. So the grass, everything was dust. So when this gust front came through, it literally looked like a dust storm. I mean, this picture does not do it justice. This was about 10 minutes after this. It was a literal dust storm. There was no rain. It was insane. It literally was insane. So we need the rain here in Ohio, and the broader Ohio Valley needs the rain, and that's exactly what they're going to get. Unfortunately, I live my hockey stuff outside. Hold on. Yeah, it's raining right now. So it's raining on my hockey stuff, which is not good. Dan, I don't have an option here. It's either I put it outside on the balcony or I put it in my apartment and have to gag on the smell all day. Yeah. So there's no choice.
Yeah, but it just seems like every time it rains on your hockey gear.
I know I have a balcony, but the balcony doesn't work. So it's like whenever it rains, I have about 5 minutes to get it in before it gets soaked. And if I don't get the timing just right, I'm cooked.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Someone's spamming the Connor emote. Is Connor here? No way. Connor's not here. Will there be a fantasy hockey pick show? Doubt it. Fantasy hockey's kind of cooked right now. I just don't know how to do it. But the rain is going to return for our Ohio Valley brethren. Get some much needed rain from Kentucky up through Illinois, through Indiana as well, through Ohio. So much needed rain is going to be on the way. Even for the Northeast also has been pretty dry. So much needed rain is on the way. That's all. That's it though, chat. That is absolutely it. Let me see. Dan, I can't think of any other big weather story. I think we got to cover them all.
Yeah, I think the big show covered all the big stories.
The big show covered all the big stories, and it wasn't the big show without Dan, okay? Agent Dan, this show is made for Agent Dan and for everyone that joined us. So thank you all for joining us. Chat, do you have any questions? This is the part of the show. We'll take some questions from the chat. Does anyone have an unhinged weather take? I'm curious to see if we got any unhinged weather takes in the chat. What do you think is going to happen with this Fujiwara effect? What do you think is going to happen with these hurricanes? What do you think is going to happen with the severe weather tomorrow in New York? What do you think is going to happen with my hairline? That's the big question here. What do we got going on? So chat, let me know if If you got any questions, this is the big weather show. This is the second big weather show. We're going to do another one probably on Friday. Dan, we might do it Friday night to try to get the squad in here. Another question is, chat, and I'm going to do a new poll right now. When do you want me to do the big weather show? Because talking about, should I do it during the workday? Should I do it at night? Should I do it during the evening hours? New poll. I'm going to vote for it right now. And Dan, are you just sitting in your driveway right now?
I'm in the parking lot of a grocery store.
Oh, wow! You going to take us in?
We could, as everyone stops and stares.
Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of like the idea of that, bro. You could be like, I'm live streaming, and people are like, oh my god. We should, Dan. You should go up to a random person and ask them about weather.
Yeah, I'm outgoing, but not that outgoing.
You just gotta have you just gotta ignore it. Have a little shot before you go.
Yeah.
Okay, chat right now. I've got mornings, afternoons, evenings, or late night for the big weather show. We're gonna probably do it once a week, maybe twice a week if there's a lot of weather going on. Maybe 3 times. We'll see. So we've got this show. We've also got Outbreak Aftermath, which is like after the severe weather outbreak. That's late night. So the big question is, when will you guys be able to join the big weather show most? Because if I do it during the day, then I can, potentially still have a life, go to bars and stuff. Or if we do it at evenings, that's fine. That would work too. I would just have to try to plan around the schedule here. So vote right now when you could attend the big weather show regularly. We're going to do it Fridays and then potentially earlier in the week as well. So maybe Tuesdays, and then, if there's a bunch of weather going on, we might do it more than that. And let me know what you think, too. Let me know in the comments what you think about the big weather show. What do you want to see more of? What do you want to see less of? We can go from there. Dan, any final thoughts for the people?
I think that, we definitely need to keep an eye on the upcoming weather and the hurricanes. But right now, I don't think, it's pressing. You did a great job today covering it with Edgar. It was so great to see everyone in the chat. The chat is electric as always. So
we chat. I'm just going to say this right now. We've got the best chat on YouTube. Okay, we just do. We got our things here. We got the lock-in. We got the beaver. We got the, we got everything here. We got the emotes. We got Agent Dan, who we're lucky to have Agent Dan. Okay, we are lucky. Dan,
I'm lucky to have you all.
No, Dan, you could have your own reality TV show. It'd be Agent Dan Takes on the World. And I'm just telling you right now, we're lucky to have him. We really are. So vote in chat right now when you'd like to see the big weather show. Let me know what you think, what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of. I want us to be the Pat McAfee of weather. Okay, so we're going to have unhinged discussions on here. We're going to talk about the biggest stories in weather. That's what this show is. Make sure, too, you can help us out. You can help us out, 1, by becoming a member. 2, by sending this show to everyone you know, right? The way we become big is if you start telling your friends, tell your family, you can go outside and tell squirrels about us. Exactly. Look, you got to tell people about Agent Dan. So tell everyone you know, get them in the chat. Once they get in, I've got it from there, right? We'll just get them in the chat, and then we'll get rolling. That's right. We got the best chat ever. So, we got owls. Exactly. Tuesday. D just said Tuesdays are a no. All caps. The Tuesdays are chalked for D. So we'll have to we'll take that in consideration, D. Absolutely. Rob, Brady, Amanda Bahama. Brady, you're so handsome. Oh, thank you, Amanda. We heart you, Dan. More Agent Dan. I agree. More Agent Dan. Look at this. Guys, look at this. Oh, Dan. Dan, put your hand on your ear. Say, we have to protect the president.
We have to protect the president.
Say, target acquired.
Target acquired.
Tango down.
Tango down.
Boom! We love that. That's Agent Dan. He is a Secret Service badass. That's all I got to know. Dan, you were a Secret Service agent, right? Earlier in your career?
Perhaps. I'm not allowed to talk about it.
That's a good point. We can't talk about that too much. So chat, shh. Keep that on the down low. Keep that on the down low. Misty says, say Brady is so chalked. Oh my goodness. Is Dan in front of a green screen? No, Dan's in a car. He's in a parking lot.
And I've got my my console light on.
Which is fantastic. All right. Well, guys, let me know what you think of the show. Hopefully all of you have a wonderful night. I will probably be on Edgar's Outbreak stream later tonight playing some Outbreak. Who knows? I might go live again. We'll see how it's feeling. But make sure you go on TikTok and check out Edgar. I'm going to try to be on that as well. Dan, any final thoughts? Take like 10 seconds. I need you to buy like 10 seconds here.
Well, I'd like to thank everyone in the chat for joining tonight, and for all the very kind comments. Just love the chat every week, or every time we're on.
Keep going.
I think I remember seeing Carol and Christine and Fuzzy and Mama G and Haley Weather was in there. Just love seeing everyone in there. Trying to think who else.
Okay, we're good.
Everyone.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Massive shout out to everyone that joined the Big Weather Show. I love each and every one of you. Hopefully all of you have a wonderful night. Like I always say, find someone. Tell them you love them. Tell them you care about them. Do something nice for someone today. Seriously, if we all did something nice for someone, it'd be amazing. That's all I got. This is Stormcat 5 and Agent Dan and Edgar. We'll see you on the next one. Singing with me, chat. Turn up the lights. Let the cameras roll. It's the Big Weather Show with a stormy soul. Dan's in the chair with a knowing smile. Edgar O'Neill brings the facts in straight style. We talked hurricanes swirling wide. Oceans rise with the restless tide. But the wildest tale that we all detect is the dance of storms, the Fujiwara effect. Spin around, watch them go. Two storms waltz in a cyclone show. Dan and Edgar break it down just right on the Big Weather Show tonight. Clouds collide in the tropic heat. Hurricanes circle where the waters meet. Oh, one storm grows, the other might fade, but together they spin a furious braid. Spin around, watch them go. Two storms waltz in a cyclone show. Dan and Edgar guide the flow on the Big Weather Show. We know. East to the skies where the big winds play, and the crew who brought the storm today. From hurricanes, fierce effects so rare, the Big Weather Show takes you there. Hopefully you had a good night. I'm gonna catch a flight. See you on the next one, son. Oh, oh, oh. Huge reminder, podcast tomorrow. Podcast tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. You guys better be there. Be here on YouTube, 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for watching. Dan and singing.